So what ended up happening was probably around 2013, like I said, sometime probably I wouldn't say 2013, I'd probably say 2014 and 2015. Probably 2016 now, if I'm not tripping. Sometime last year I started mining heavily on computers. Some were mine, some belonged to like laptops, like and stuff at my job and stuff. But that's the point. Um, and so I was mining on some were gaming computers, some would just be, different desktops that I was using at the time, and then I, stopped mining. But basically, so I got into Minergate about some time. As you can see, it says $1,600 total mine. And of course, that price fluctuates with the USD value of basically all the currencies that I mine, basically. So what's crazy is, okay, now you guys can see right here, it says I have total mine is 3 Monero. So basically, back in 2016, I traded all of my Monero for Bitcoin. And my ultimate purpose in basically, my ultimate purpose in, and basically mining all this is to convert all of it into Bitcoin. And that was my ultimate goal. That was always my ultimate goal. And this is like around the time I became like ultra obsessed with Bitcoin. So needless to say, I was just mining like crazy. Whatever computers I could get my hands on, I was mining on them. Legit. So what ended up happening was, of course, I ended up graduating college. And I had access to more computers when I was in college. Of course, I stayed in a dorm, so of course, electricity and all that was free. You just pay, to live in the dorm, and that's it. There was no utilities, no, power bill, no light bill, none of that. The school would take, whatever amounts they needed to out of how much they charged for people to stay there. So, went through that or whatever. And this is back when Monero was worth nothing, basically. Phantom Coin, the same thing. So Monero now is probably like $300. So you do the math. So with Phantom Coin, the issue that I'm having, that I'm running into, is that I cannot for the life of me find out what happened to all my Monero. And I know I have some somewhere, but I found one wallet that I was looking for. I'm thinking that when I first started mining, I didn't know that you needed, to basically write down the passphrase or the secret passphrase that you get when you set up any wallet or whatever. So I wasn't writing down wallet phrases. Now, of course, the ones I was sending the money to, yeah, I wrote those down. But who knows where that stuff is? Like, so throughout college, I know the story is kind of all over the place, but throughout college, I would collect a lot of USBs. So I would find people's USBs everywhere. I even one time found somebody's Ledger wallet, and this is like the HW.1, but I was unaware that, it was a Ledger wallet. I didn't know what it was when I found it. So come to find out, I recently actually found out that it was actually a Ledger wallet, and I didn't know what the fuck it was. And I think I turned it into somebody, because usually when I would find stuff, I'd be like, hey, do you know what this is? And they say no. Sometimes I keep it and try to, search for documents on there to try to find a name. Like, even if it's a Word document that doesn't have a name, you can go to the settings and see, who typed up that paper. And I would, basically, if you go to the school, you have access to the whole school database, all the school emails. So whenever you type something in, Exchange or whatever, all the whatever names, were in the database will pop up or whatever. So that's how I went about basically, finding people and giving them their USBs. But that's besides the point of the story. So as you can see, I have 60 Phantom Coin, or total mine is 60 Phantom Coin. And what I would do, like I said, any computer I got my hands on, which was a lot of computers because I worked in IT. I would start mining on or whatever. And so it was never asked, could I do it? Or, basically, Was it okay? I don't think the school really cared, honestly. And we had some decent, desktops basically. We did end up updating desktops, and so I was mining on those. But it got to the point I realized, okay, Bitcoin mining isn't working. So let me find a smaller coin. So I, was mining Phantom Coin and Monero, and now I'm mining Aeon Coin, which I should be mining Phantom Coin to be on the smart side. Let me see how much Aeon Coin is. $3.83. Okay, I'm mining the right one then. So, basically, this is just a chart I was making of basically just Minergates, the coins that they offer and how much they're worth right now. And so I was working on this just to determine which one that I want to mine, because I know I can't mine Litecoin. You can't really mine Bitcoin Gold right now because, of course, the difficulty has skyrocketed since the price of Bitcoin has skyrocketed. Some other ones they offer are Dash Coin, and I mean, oh Lord, didn't give me a little pop up. And they're trying to be funny. Anyways, you can see the volatility basically compared to I want that page back. Compared to when I was basically so let me just search Dash Coin. So when I first got into Minergate, I was mistaking Dash Coin and Dash, thinking they were the same thing. So when I did get into Dash, I was mining Dash Coin thinking it was the equivalent to Dash, and then come to find out it wasn't. And I never knew in parentheses was, the coin, I guess you could say, the mining or the crypto symbol. So, and Dash Coin is like 4 cents now. So, leading forward, how I got to that amount is I was just mining a ton of Monero and Factum Coin. And so or Phantom Coin, not Factum, Phantom. Because Phantom Coin and Factum Coin are two different coins. Factum Coin, I believe, is FCT. Of course, you can see right here, Phantom Coin is FCN. And it's worth about 40 cents right now. 473.71. Yeah, so what ended up happening was, I know this is just a video of me explaining what happened and how I lost all this money. So basically over time, collecting those different USBs, I would store different wallets on different USBs. I didn't know that a Ledger wallet existed, and even though it existed, it only really held Bitcoin and Litecoin at the time. The older Ledger wallets did, unless you had some firmware that you could update or something like that. So yeah, needless to say, I was mining Ethereum when it wasn't worth crap. Digital note, Bitcoin. So this is the one I wanted to get to. So Bitcoin is worth how much right now? 0.006. And that's because it went down like 4%. But basically 47,752 Bitcoin. And the crazy part is, when I first got into Bitcoin, I thought that Bitcoin and Bitcoin were the same thing. Look at the bees. Now, as a noob, I know as somebody who's advanced now, looking back, it was a silly mistake, but also a worthy mistake. So the crazy part is, either I traded this Bitcoin for Bitcoin, which I know I had to because I was trading it for other coins that were worth more. So because I had so much of it, I was like, what do I want with 47,000? Well, I wish I would have kept that 47,000, because that's probably where the majority of this 1,600 came from. And I wasn't mining Bitcoin or Litecoin at all. So I know for a fact it had to be this Bitcoin. And because it's worth so much now compared to how it was back then, let me just type it in right here. So, as you can see, July of this year, it skyrocketed. Now, mind you, it had this little high mark right here up in around June, 2015. But this is back when the community was like pretty large. I probably was in it around this time. Probably not. I think I was in it around probably sometime last year around this time. But yeah, so you see how it skyrocketed. And it may be skyrocketing for the same reason I thought that I thought back then, which was that Bitcoin and Bitcoin were the same thing. Not even, knowing, okay, Bitcoin is worth so much, it's not really profitable to mine, so let me try something. Maybe this coin is kind of related to that one. Maybe that's with a whole bunch of noobs coming in around this time. And especially around this time, either people actually believe in the coin, or the coin community just has risen dramatically, or, noobs are coming in thinking that Bitcoin and Bitcoin are the same thing, which is a high possibility. I owned so much of it that I actually would go to Chain Jelly because I knew that I trusted Minergate. That was the first official miner service I was ever on. Before I was in the Genesis mining, before I was in the Hash Ocean, which was a scam, before I was in the Hash Flare, the first company that I went to was Minergate. Because, it just made it, the interface, everything was simple, So 47,752 Bitcoin. So if you go to Quasarcoin is Quasarcoin even, it's still relevant. Okay, Quasarcoin. Yeah, so let me add this to my list. It was a lot going on. So over the years, just mining all these small coins, and now they're worth so much. Even if people don't believe in Bitcoin, a smaller coin is like, okay, let's put this up against, Bitcoin, because ultimately every coin is going to go up against Bitcoin. 598. I know these prices may change, but this is just in the meantime. So like I said, right now I'm mining Aeon coin because it's the simplest. It's the simplest it's worth the most basically, but you can mine it on the computer. So I really stopped using Minergate probably, I want to say earlier this year. Like Moneta Verde does not even exist anymore practically. I mean, at least on CoinMarketCap, on coincap.com.io, it might exist, but CoinMarketCap, it does not exist. Yeah, so anyways, that's besides the point. So the thing I hate about Minergate is when you start mining or whatever, I don't know if they're having issues with, updating actively the blocks that you're mining, or, what blocks you have mined. I don't know if where it says blocks, that's how many blocks you have mined, or how many blocks you've been included in when it comes to mining. Basically, the point of making this video is I don't know where none of these coins went, basically. I have no idea. Besides the Monero, Bitcoin, I know that's probably on 2 of my old laptops, because I did have a wallet on there. Probably on one of my hard drives, which I cannot find. And so that's about it. And this Aeon coin, I don't know how the difficulty is. I should be doing PP LNS, but because it's more like a luck factor involved. But I'm doing like paper share because I don't know. I just did paper share. I mean, they say you lose more if you do paper share, but I just want to make sure I'm getting paid for my work. So yeah, I never. Let me make sure this video isn't going for too long. But I never thought basically that I had mined this much. Not to mention, if you go to my invoices, which I probably shouldn't be showing you, like right here, 7,000, 7433, 26,209, and this is just from taking this money from my Minergate and sending it over to Chain Jelly and exchanging it for Bitcoin. Like, this is how much Bitcoin I was mining. And as you can see, 26,000 is a lot right now. Specifically because, let's go type in Bitcoin. And it's like skyrocketing. So let's just calculate that. Let me calculate it on my calculator. So 0.006 times 26209. That's $157. So what ended up happening? I took a nap. Okay, now I'm back up. Excuse my head. My head's still looking messy, but it's whatever. So basically, back to where I was. I was calculating how much I've had in Minergate, and you guys may just have to go without me being on screen. I could slide this over some. It's actually editing a video or editing this video, but I had to get up and all that. Yeah. So basically, as you can see, if I come over here, this is the BCN that I had. And so if we go to coin market cap, I know this video is already long enough as it is, but I like to say all that I have to say in one video. If we type in Bitcoin, it's down, but it's down to 0.006 cent. So what I'm gonna do is come back over here. I'm gonna add up these amounts to see how much I would have, how much I would have if I found out what my Bitcoin wallets are. So I would be like a well in Bitcoin by now. 49,325. Let's times this by 0.06191. Okay, that's not bad. $305. $305 and about 37 cents. Do I wish I would have held on to my Bitcoin wherever it is? I do. And this is only in Bitcoin. This is not even including Monero. We could possibly. So that's $305 that I could have. So we'll just do 305 right here. And then we can go on over to, what was the second most one I did a lot? I guess you could say Monero. And we'll just add up these amounts to see, how much I would have in Monero if I can find these wallets, and if I didn't convert it all into Bitcoin. So let's get started. This is about to hurt. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm just hurting myself even more. Maybe this will inspire. This will inspire me to find these Monero wallets. Okay. All right. I don't want to click it. Oh, most of my money would have came from Monero. I'm not even being over dramatic. I'm really pissed off because I don't even have this much money in my bank account right now. This is what happens when you get greedy. When you don't hold. This is another prime example of what happens when you don't hold. 1287. 66. This hurts. And I still didn't put my total in. So 1287 plus 305. I gotta find these Bitcoin wallets like ASAP. Okay, I'm tripping. 1592. That's just about a total of 1592. Excluding Dash Coin. And Phantom Coin. I don't even know what. I do want to know. Because I know I never spent those. I'm pretty sure I never converted those over into anything. I have about 70 wallets laying around somewhere and I don't know where. It's killing me slowly. Phantom Coin. Yeah, 46 cents. $56, 57, 59, 60. So 60 of those times the 46 cents. Yeah. Okay, that was on 27.60, so that's not that bad. But adding on to this, I don't know. Because what this was. 66. See, I like to take these side amounts too because these add up into stuff. Even though plus 68.34 times no, dash coin is not that much. Times 5 cents. I forgot that amount I had. Something like $3. I'll go with that amount. I wonder if Quasi Coin still exists. That's 3 cents. Okay, it's only $3. And if it continues to go up, that's what sucks even more. The fact that this coin may continue going up. And I have no idea what this quasi coin is. So it would be 33.60 plus that 15.92. That's almost 16.25. Jeez. Did I do any Aeon coin back then? I don't think I did. Does digital note still exist? 30. That's $60. I wanna cry. But jeez. That's not $60. That's 60 cents. So not bad. I honestly don't think I was doing Aeon coin back then. Yeah, this is more recent. So $1,600 through Minergate. So that'd be the end of this video. I'm horrified at how much money I've made through them, and the fact that I have no idea what any of these wallets are, it does not help my mental stability. I'll just say it like that. And the total makes sense. The total mind makes sense. Wow. I'm just gonna name this video $1,600 through Minergate I will never see again, because that's exactly what this is. Pissed off is an understatement. I'm just so disappointed in myself. I gotta find these Bitcoin wallets and these Monero wallets. I think the Monero wallets I may have to count as a loss though, because I know I was sending out a lot of Monero. So this is gonna be the end of this video. You guys comment, like, and subscribe, and pray for me, because I don't even know why I did this. I'm just so upset right now. You guys comment, like, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll get notifications whenever I make a video. And if you want, I will be posting my Minergate referral link below. I guess there is money to be made in these coins, especially with AI being 45 cents now. Peace.